We did it. We did it. So one of our most important family values is never judging a book by its cover and treating everybody with respect. My grandfather really embodied that. He's actually featured here on my tattoo. This is his plane. Those are his initials there and his birthday. And this is actually his car, which I spent several years restoring for the family. Me again. So my strategy for winning Survivor is really this simple. Stay under the radar, out of the crosshairs, and then when it's too late for them to vote you out anyway, turn it on full force. Game over. I just want to be the living example of the advice that I give my children each and every day so that it's not just talk and they see it in action in my life. This one, remember, it's that guy. So here we are in iCore Fitness. This is one of the businesses that I'm a partner in, and this is a great example of just one of the many adventures in my life. The three pillars have always been faith, family, and adventure. Backpacking across Europe, climbing Mount Olympus. I met my wife on a trip to Africa. I love travel. I love what it brings. I love the interaction with other people. Additionally, in business, you can't be Mr. Nice Guy all the time. There's times when you gotta cut bait with folks. How many of your customers are here now, would you say? But at the same time, you gotta do it in a way that they're gonna be okay voting for you to give you that $1 million at the end of it. That is a road I think I'll be able to navigate pretty well based on my experience in the business world. I've been wanting to do this for 10 years. In fact, I remember where I was when I was watching Richard Hash win the first $1 million ever on Survivor. I have to admit, is probably one of my least favorite characters on the show ever. The other, Johnny Foreplay. I don't know. I said Foreplay? Speaking of Richard Hatch, gotta be one of my least favorite characters ever. Johnny Foreplay. I said it again! Johnny Fairplay also comes to mind. Don't get their game, don't know what they were trying to do. It's never gonna work. As, well, Richard Hash did. Players that I would play the game like, Jeremy Collins, last season's winner, just doing it all for family. I also think of Boston Rob with his just cleverness with people and how he was able to work the game. And lastly, Ozzy. Kind of like the whole jungle ninja kind of thing, but without the diva-ness that came out his second time around.
Show him your six-packs. This kid's an ox. Show him this thing. Look at that.
Oh, you're serious? That would be my goal for after. So there you go.
Yeah,
It's all
right,
relative.
Right. We'll just Photoshop his head and
put
put mine on it. Or you, right?
Yeah. So the reason I want to be on Survivor is I want to, for these guys, lead by example. I want to push myself. I want to test myself. Not going to quit, not going to give up. It's going to be a fight, but I can't wait for it. Guys, do you think Daddy would do good on Survivor?
Yes. No.
There's always one in every crowd.